Let's do a quick run through of the Wattle site for the course. I'll just show you what's there at the moment. This video is recorded a few weeks before the course starts. So in the top section, we have the discussion forum. Nothing there yet. But this is what I'll actually use for announcements. And the reason I use the discussion forum for announcements is students have access to post replies, so you can ask questions and so on, which you can't do with the normal announcements forum. The next thing is a link to the YouTube channel for the course. Not a lot there yet, but I will be posting videos here. Some of them will be videos that I pre-record. Some will be edited extracts from the Monday lectures, and sometimes there'll be other videos from other sources that I'll put here as well. Then we have a link to the class summary, what we used to call the course outline. That will take you to the ANU programs and courses website. The class summary is set out there, and there's a tiny little button there that says download. You can download a PDF version of it if you'd like that. Then I've got a few other links here. So there's a link to the university calendar. This is the official set of dates for everything. So it tells you when the mid-semester break is, it tells you when the census date is, when results are released, and so on. It's all there. Then I've got a link to the ANU Academic Integrity site. If you're not familiar with that, you should have a look. You just want to make sure that you know what the rules are and what is acceptable behaviour. All the assessment in this course is individual assessment, so you need to do it by yourself. And I've got a link to the ANU Access and Inclusion website. If you have a disability or you suffer from a chronic illness, if you have conditions like anxiety, depression, attention deficit disorder, and so on, it would be worth having a chat to them and seeing whether it's a good idea to register with them. It could save you some stress and some headaches later on if things go badly for you during the semester. I really hope they don't, but if they do, it's a really good resource. Now we've got a few other sections, and then we've just got my consultation hours down the bottom here. Basically, I'm going to hang around after the Monday lecture for consultation, and then otherwise I will conduct consultations by appointment. We can do that by Zoom, or we can do it in my office. Now, there's 4 sections here so far. There's one that I call action items, which I'll keep near the top. So basically, I'm going to put things there to remind you of what's happening in the coming week or so, things that you might need to do or act on. There's only one thing there at the moment, and that's the tutorial registration. So if you click on that, it will take you through to this little questionnaire here, where you select your preferred tutorial times. So you just tick the boxes that you prefer, and you hit save my choice. You can go back and change this. And what will happen is at the end of week 1, I will use the data from this little survey to try to allocate everyone to a tutorial time that's reasonably suitable for them. As you will note, just looking at it, the tutorials are all on Tuesdays. There's one at 10 a.m., one at 4 p.m, and one at 5 p.m. Then we have a section, tutorials, lectures, seminars. There's not a lot there at the moment. There's a Zoom link for the Monday lecture seminar. When the tutorials are set up, there'll be separate Zoom links for those, and I'll let you know once you're in the tutorial what the Zoom links are. And then there's yet another reminder about tutorial registration. So don't forget to do that. The next section is about assessment. So All I've done here at the moment is I've listed the dates and times of the assessments and their weightings. I've made a note here about daylight saving time. So daylight saving time commences in Canberra at the beginning of October. And so if you're in a different time zone, you need to make note of that. I put a link here to a Canberra time clock. If you click on that, that will tell you what is the actual current time in Canberra, and that is going to change when we change to daylight saving time. So if you're not sure, that's how you can find out. And I put that there because I did have some students last semester who got confused about the daylight savings change and they missed out taking tests. So be careful. There's no final examination for the course. So basically you have this report, this critically appraised topic report that's due on the 5th of November, end of week 13. Get that in and you're finished with the course. The last section I've got here for the moment is just where I'm going to store various things. What I call learning materials. They will be, readings, copies of slides, other bits and pieces. And they are divided by modules. So the course has essentially 4 modules of content spread over 11 weeks. And then the last week we'll be mainly devoting to polishing up your critically appraised topic, which you have to submit in week 13. There's a link here to Echo 360 recordings. So that will take you through to this page. It's something similar to this. So what happens here is, if you're not familiar with this system, is that after every Monday lecture, a recording will just automatically appear for the week. It will be of variable quality. So what I usually do with these recordings is I produce my own edited extracts as well. So the edited extracts, while they're shorter, they have better sound quality. Usually they're a bit more compact. And one of the features of Echo 360 is that, and I think I can show you here, this is a video I put up to test this, but it is relevant to the course. One of the things that Echo 360 does is it produces transcripts. It attempts to automatically translate the voice into text. And the quality of that is usually fairly poor. It's usually fairly poor. I have experimented with manually correcting it, and it's a very time-consuming process. So although I would like to do that, at least for my extracts of videos, I'm not really sure that I'm going to have the time to be able to do it. So I need to warn you that if you rely on the extracts, that you may be getting misinformation or just garbled nonsense. All right, so that's it for the moment on the Wattle site. I think I've covered everything you need to know. The most important thing to remember now is that you need to do your tutorial registration, and you'll get an answer about that, which tutorial you're in, on Monday the 2nd of August, and the tutorials will start on Tuesday the 3rd of August. Thank you.